Hey there! Are you a breast or chest feeding parent that needs to use a bottle right now for whatever reason? Perhaps you're topping up because baby's having a hard time breastfeeding, or maybe you're sharing feeds with your partner. I'd like to show you a bottle that you can use and how to use it that will promote the best breastfeeding skills for your baby. If we haven't met, my name's Pamela and I'm an international board certified lactation consultant and a childbirth educator. Now there are many bottles out there with great marketing saying that they are closest to the breast or breast-like, when in reality they actually damage breastfeeding skills. You're going to look for a gradual sloped nipple like this one. This is going to allow your baby to open nice and wide, similar to the gape they have when they're coming onto the breast. So your baby's going to have a nice big gape on this bottle, and they're also going to be using their tongue in a similar way that they would on the breast. So how do we reduce the risk of your baby having nipple confusion, bottle preference, or breast refusal? I'm going to show you how. We're going to slow the feed down. We're going to use something called paced bottle feeding, and this encourages your baby to work for it. So holding your baby in a really nice supported upright position, semi-reclined upright, you're going to bring the bottle to them horizontally. Now before you allow your baby to just slurp the bottle in, we want to ask them to open wide just like we do on the breast. So you're going to tap the nipple on the top lip, wait for them to open nice and big, slip that bottle in. It's really important that you don't slip that bottle in when their mouth isn't open wide. Next, you're going to let your baby suck on an empty nipple. Yes, empty. You want your baby to understand that this is what they do on the breast as well. They stimulate the nipple in order for the milk to flow. Now, contrary to popular belief, this is not going to cause your baby to swallow air. What does cause your baby to swallow air is this type of feeding. When we're pouring the milk into their mouth and it's going really fast, they don't have a chance to push the air out of their nose when they're swallowing. Now, once they've sucked on the empty nipple for about 30 seconds, 30 to 45 seconds, you can fill up just half of that nipple. This is going to get your baby to take their time with their feeding. You want your paced bottle feeding to take about 15 to 30 minutes. And again, with that nipple only halfway full, they're not going to be swallowing too much air. They're going to have it slow enough that they can push that air out of their nose when they're swallowing. Paced bottle feeding also prevents your baby from eating too fast and too much. So if we feed a baby really quickly, they might get fuller than they need to be, and then they'll have an upset stomach. So this way they can pace themselves similarly to what they do on the breast and not have a sore tummy afterwards. So try this paced bottle feeding method with this kind of nipple and let me know how you do.